Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Justyn. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I have no idea what it's gonna be about. I just know this is another weight loss vlog. I think this is my 6th one. And yeah, I'm just gonna continue to do what I do and just pick the camera up whenever I feel like I have to say something. It's still very interesting to me that people actually watch me just talk about life and weight loss. Like, I don't know, sometimes when I'm editing them, I'm like, girl, don't nobody care, but y'all do be caring. I can tell in the comments and stuff. So anywho, today is just gonna be a continuation. I am currently sitting here. It is June 18th. And this morning I posted something to Instagram, which I am so proud of. I put together a list of 36 Black WW members to follow and support. So this is what it looks like. And is it this way? Yeah. So I just did it like that. If y'all haven't seen it on Instagram, make sure you go follow your girl and check it out. I've actually been working on that for like 5 days now. I've had this idea in my head for a while of just kind of bringing the community together. I feel like, especially now with everything that's been going on, I feel like now more than ever, it's a time to be united. It's a time to be represented because representation matters. And I also definitely was inspired by some other people who've been doing this like in other ways. I've seen some of the Gymshark girls do that. I've seen keto people do it. And then just like people, you know, posting more Black activists to follow or Black brands you can pick up at Walmart or Target or just stuff like that. And I don't know, I had this urgency. I was like, I should do that for the WW community, you know? Like, I feel like there's not many Black people that are getting as much love as some other races. And so, I don't know, I just wanted to use my platform to bring everybody together. And this was such a fun project, guys. Even though it took me forever, I like really enjoyed it. I definitely have a newfound respect for all of y'all graphic designers, graphic artists, y'all out there who like make these Instagram templates and designs and stuff. It's not easy. And it looks like it would be just because the final image is just a clean, pretty picture, and it just looked like, oh, you just threw some photos and text stuff. No, it actually takes a lot of work, just like little detail stuff you wouldn't even think about. Yeah, so I'm so excited, guys. Some of these people I was already following. It's a mixture of the Black WW ambassadors, and then I've also put out a poll on Instagram, I think 3 times now, asking you guys to like send me more people, because I wanted to, honestly, when I did the math, I was thinking I was gonna have like probably 80 people on this, but I decided to start narrowing it down by people who were posting a little bit more actively, because I knew people were gonna want to follow these people. So I wanted to make sure they were following, you know, kind of active people that were inspiring and whatever. So anyway, I finally got it all together this morning, and when I tell you, right before I pressed share, my stomach was in knots. I've never been so nervous to post something before. I don't know why. I think it's because I knew that this was gonna send like a million notifications to other people's stuff, and it wasn't like about me, you know. I feel like if I put myself out there, that's one thing, but if it involves somebody else, I don't know. So I was super nervous, but I am happy to say that it's been very well received. Let me see, it's been 8 hours since I've posted it. It's almost at 700 likes. It's been sent 120 times. It's been bookmarked 125 times. And here are all the story reshares. So these are just people reposting it to their story. So it's getting a lot of love, and I don't know, it just makes me so excited. And also several people have told me like they're waking up to like a whole bunch of followers and stuff, which makes me so happy because that was like the whole point. And I've also seen comments of people saying, I was just looking for something like this. I was looking for more Black people to follow in the WW community. And I don't know, people saying this is what they needed, this was right on time. So that just like makes my heart so freaking happy.
I just woke up from a nap and had even more followers, and I was like, I have to get to the bottom of this. And so I'm gonna put it on my story after this, but what the heck? I feel so unworthy. Wow.
It just makes me so happy, guys. I'm so happy like other people are following. Like people are being visible now, and it's like, I don't know, I feel like I just did the behind the scenes work, put it out there, and now it's like, it's having that black girl magic. Black people magic, because there are 2 men on there. But anywho, I'm happy. I know it's something small, but it's something that I've like been envisioning for several weeks, and so to finally like see it out there and it's working, it just makes me happy. The whole point was to amplify melanated voices, especially at a time like this. Like, representation matters, and I know nobody's saying this, but I feel like we shouldn't be only following a couple of African American WW members and taking them as the token black spokesman for the entire company or journey, because there's more of us out there. And so I don't know, that just makes me happy that everybody is being seen. I do just want to say that I've learned a quick little lesson in these 8 hours, little life lesson, and that is to make sure you're seeking validation from the right set of people. Because if you're out there seeking it from the wrong set of people, you are forever going to be disappointed. While I was coming up with this, I just knew certain people were gonna have my back, you know? And once again, because this isn't the first time, silence speaks volumes. But you know what? I'm choosing not to focus on those people, because I have hundreds of other people sending me good vibes who were genuinely happy. So anywho, I just wanted to open up the video on a high note, because I'm just happy that it's out. So I don't know what else we're gonna get into for this video, but I'm just, who knows? I'm excited. I'm in a great mood. I feel like I've been like on a high for a couple months now, and I feel like, you know what, that's my self-love coming back. I lost her for a minute, but she coming back with vengeance, with a vengeance. How do you say that? Vengeance, punishment inflicted or retribution exacted for an injury or wrong. Yes, with vengeance. Vengeance, okay. She's coming back with vengeance. All right, clearly it is time for me to go. Peace out. All right, guys, so it is the next day. Technically, it's like the next night. I'm already in bed, about to go to sleep. I'm looking a little bit rough, but yeah. Before I go to sleep, I just wanted to kind of tell you guys a little bit about my day. So today is Friday, and that means it's my official weigh-in day. And I'm very happy to let you guys know that I am 3.5 pounds down this week. Super excited. So in total for the last 3 weeks, which has been like my 3 weeks of getting back on track, I am officially 9 pounds down, which I'm super excited about. I'm 1 pound away from my first goal, which is just to lose 10 pounds. I know I told y'all, I think in my last weight loss vlog, that I'm trying to like focus my energy on like smaller, more obtainable goals. Of course, I do want to lose the 50 pounds that I gained, and even more so, but for right now I'm just gonna be very happy with that first 10 pounds. So I'm on my way, I'm doing well, so I'm really excited about that. In other news, I did work on another pretty cool project today. I feel like my creative juices are really like flowing after working on the Instagram post that I did yesterday. So I basically was trying to think about what are some of my weaknesses and where do I struggle the most with my weight loss journey. I don't know, I feel like I'm like this time around getting back into it. I'm really trying to do like the inner work, and I'm really trying to make sure I'm setting myself up for success. So if that means that I have to get uncomfortable, like now, what's that quote? Like, you have to start becoming comfortable with being uncomfortable in order to like change yourself. I feel like if that's what I have to do, I want to do that right now. So anyway, I was trying to like pinpoint some of my toughest weaknesses or triggers or whatever, and one of those that's really big for me is my eating during my off week. So for those who don't know, I know I've explained this many times, but in case there are any new people who are unfamiliar with my situation, I basically work a 7 on 7 off schedule. So basically for 7 days straight I work, and I work very long hours, so it's pretty much just work, home, and sleep. That's it. I do that for 7 days straight, and then for the next 7 days straight I have complete freedom. I can do whatever I want. I have like no structure, and that's my biggest problem, honestly. During my on week, whenever I'm at work, I have such like a strict routine, and I've just become very comfortable in that routine. My body has become comfortable in that routine, and especially with eating, I pretty much like somewhat eat around the same time frame every single night whenever I'm at work. And so like my body knows when to expect another meal or snack or anything. So I feel like I do really well during my work week. And also, since I'm at work for such a big majority part of my day, pretty much like half of my day, I only really eat whatever I bring to work. So I don't know, the chances of me overeating during my work week are very slim because I pretty much just stick to what I bring in my lunchbox. So on the flip side, during my 7 days off, since I have so much freedom and I don't have any structure, I literally don't have anything to do, which I love. That's the #1 thing I like about my job, is that I kind of sort of get a vacation. I don't like to call it that, but I get 7 days off every 7 days, so I like that. But it sucks as far as me needing structure to eat. Anyway, all that being said is I know my off week is a huge struggle for me. And I was trying to think of what can I do to like help myself do better during my off week. And I definitely think planning and preparing in advance are gonna be like #1. Just making sure like I have some kind of a meal plan, game plan together before I even get to my off week. That's what's gonna help me out a lot. But I also came to the conclusion that not only do I need to worry about what I'm eating, but I really need to start paying attention to when I'm eating. So what I mean by that is I have this thing that I do. Don't know why I do it, but you would think because I've struggled so much with weight and I've gained all this weight, you would think during my off week that I'm just eating all this food and yada yada yada. But in reality, I, for some reason, go so long without eating any food. And I mean a very, very long time. Like I will wake up, I don't know, around 6, 7 o'clock in the morning. And a lot of the times I won't have my first meal until 3, 4, 5, 6, sometimes 7 o'clock at night. Like it gets pushed back so much. And by the time I eat, I'm either sick because I've just made myself sick. My head is hurting, I'm angry, I'm hangry, I'm grumpy, I'm irritable. Like I just feel so bad by the time I finally eat food. And then I think about it and I'm like, well, duh, Justyn, you're starving. And it's not something that I do consciously. It's just, I don't know. Because I don't have that routine, I just tend to not be very conscious to make an effort to actually fuel my body. And because of that, because I go so long without eating during the day, whenever I finally do eat, I feel like I have to overcompensate for what I've been lacking or missing. So that leads to me kind of sort of like binging around nighttime, like around the time where I should be eating my dinner and then going to sleep. I feel like I need to make up for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks in between, because I'm just so hungry and I don't know. It's not the healthiest practice. So I was thinking to myself and I'm like, well, what can I do to help myself? And I came to the conclusion, I don't know why I haven't thought of this earlier, but I was just like, let's just make a schedule for ourselves, Justyn. It's not that hard. So that's exactly what I did. I made myself an eating schedule for my off week. So from now on, my eating windows for breakfast are gonna be in between 7 a.m. and 9 a.m. For lunch, it's gonna be in between 12 p.m. and 2 p.m. Yeah, and then for dinner, I'm doing 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. So basically all that to say is by 9 p.m., Justyn, you have better eaten something for breakfast. That's pretty much what I'm saying for this. By 2 p.m., you have better eaten something for lunch. And if not, you're gonna have headaches, you're gonna be angry, you're gonna be irritable. Like, I can't be shocked when I'm not feeling well by the time it's 7 p.m. when I haven't eaten anything for the day. So I wrote all of that on a sticky note, and then I was like, let me get creative with it. So I got on my computer and I made like a cute little document, you know, showing my eating windows and stuff. So let me pull it up and show it to you guys. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Isn't it so cute? I'm so like proud of myself, low-key. So it didn't start off like this. I just kept adding stuff, but basically the basics of it are my eating windows. So I have breakfast 7 to 9, lunch 12 to 2, and dinner 5 to 8. So I decided to kind of play around with it and make it cute. I put in a cute little font. I found these like pictures online, and then I also did like a cute little frame, and I don't know, I think it's really cute. So what I was gonna do is I was just gonna take a piece of paper and like put it on top of my laptop, and I was gonna like freehand trace it, taking it back to my old high school artistic days. But I thought about it and I'm like, well, why don't I just print it out? That would make it a lot easier. So I sent this to, what's it called, Office Depot, and I asked them to print it on cardstock, and I'm so glad I did. It was literally less than $2. And what do we have here? I have my official eating windows document. So I'm so excited. I took the time to make this and I got it printed. I did 2 versions, one with the colorful stuff and then the more simple one with just black and white. I think both of them were like, I don't know, 60 cents to print, and I got it on cardstock, so it's not like that super flimsy stuff. But yeah, I'm just super excited. So I'm gonna put this on my refrigerator just so it can be like a friendly reminder, girl, you need to eat yourself something. And yeah, so today I did actually stick to this because I told myself, I was like, Justyn, you can make all the cute documents in the world, but if you don't stick to it, it's really not gonna be worth anything. But I did stick to it and I felt a lot better. I did actually feel a little sleepy towards dinner time, and I don't know if it's because I'm not used to eating, you know, like a normal person, so it'll probably take some getting used to. But anyway, I just wanted to share this with you guys. It was super easy and simple to make, and this is what I'm pretty much gonna just be sticking to for my off week. So I don't know, this makes me really happy. I feel like I'm like on my graphic artist stuff over here, doing a thing or whatever. Another thing I just want to tell you guys real quick, don't let anybody, and I mean anybody, make you feel dumb or stupid or childish or anything for doing what you need to do for yourself to get to wherever you want to be. Because I already know some people are going to be like, that is so extra and childish that I need to like break it down for myself. But you know what, boo-boo, if that's what I gotta do for myself, that's what I'm gonna do, okay? Never let anybody make you feel any type of way about doing what you got to do for yourself. Because at the end of the day, as long as it's helping you get to where you need to be, that's all that matters. And their opinions really just don't matter, okay? So yeah, that's all I had to say. I'm about to go to sleep and I'll pick this video back up whenever I feel like it, okay? Okay. Alright guys, so it has been several days. I'm not exactly sure when the last time I picked this camera back up, but it's been pretty hectic actually the last several days. I worked on a video and I got that out, so happy about that. It took so long to edit and thumbnail and everything, but I got it out, so happy about that. And I was fortunately able to see my mom for a little bit this weekend. She came up and we kind of spent like half the day together. We went to a couple of stores and we actually went to a restaurant, which it's the first time like I've been out to a restaurant in 4 or 5 months. It's been like a long time, and just the dynamic of like being back out in public and doing things again was just kind of weird, but I really enjoyed our time together. I love my mom so much, and I love just any time I get to spend with her because that's my ace boom coon, okay? We were actually supposed to go to Dallas this weekend, but that ended up not happening because guess who got called in? So that kind of sucked. So we're probably gonna try to go my next 7 off or just whenever we can figure it out again. But anyway, I had a really great time with her. Like I said, I got my video out. Also, I don't have my computer, but basically right after I posted my video, which was the grocery haul video, in case y'all didn't see, I went back to my YouTube homepage and I saw this thumbnail and the title was like Justyn's Journey reposted me or something like that. Here, I think my laptop is dead, so let me pull it up on my phone. So it says Justyn's Journey shouted me out story time. Thank you to her. Y'all see? Right there. So I saw that and I was like, what? Is that my name? What the heck? And I watched it and it was just the sweetest video, you guys. This was actually one of the girls that I put on the 36 Black WW members post, and I was not expecting this at all. I thought that was so freaking sweet. She made me laugh. She actually made me tear up and cry a little bit, but it's so interesting because just like when you think what you're doing doesn't really matter, and I don't know, doing this you can sometimes feel a little bit burnt out and just, I don't know, I was like kind of just over YouTube after I got my video out because it just took so freaking long to get out. And then right after I get it out, I saw that and she was just talking about how my videos mean a lot and it's helped her, and I don't know. I was just like, wow, somebody's actually getting something out of it, which I know people are because I see it in the comments all the time, but I don't know. Something about seeing somebody's face and them verbally saying that, it just like really touched my heart. So yeah, anyway, I thought that was really sweet. I'm gonna leave her channel down below. Y'all go support her, follow her. She also does WW videos. So yeah. So that's pretty much it for this clip. I just wanted to kind of update you guys on a couple of things that have happened over the last several days. So tomorrow I am planning on filming a what I eat in a day video. I had to think about it. And I also think I'm going to meal prep tomorrow because it is my last day off. So sad. And then the next day I have to go back into work. So I swear y'all, my 7 days off go by so quickly. It goes by quickly, but then again, I don't know, I feel like I've been being like way more productive this week, so I feel like that's why it feels so short to me. But anywho, so that's about it. So I will catch back up with you guys probably tomorrow. Peace out. All right guys, so it is the next day. I've had something on my mind, so I'm gonna talk about it. But before I do, I just wanna go ahead, ew, spider web. I just want to go ahead and kind of put like a trigger warning, I guess, because the mood of this video is about to change and I just don't want to bring anybody down with me. I do want to speak freely and truthfully because that's what I do. But if you've been watching this video and you're feeling like upbeat, because I'm upbeat, I don't want to bring you down with me. So if that's the case, it is completely fine to exit this video. But I just wanted to let you guys know that for the last 2 days, just hasn't really been the best for me with eating. I know I made a clip last night and I don't know if y'all could even tell in that clip, but my energy levels were kind of down. And the reason for that is you can actually see it because I went out to eat and stuff. So I went to Cane's yesterday, yeah. And then I went to Whataburger the day before that. And the food that I got was not healthy. It actually has me physically down. I've been kind of just in a funk yesterday and today. And not only physically, but just mentally. I just feel like, why am I doing this? I just got back on track. Why am I doing this? And so anyway, I've just pretty much been lollygagging around the house today. I've been on TikTok for like 4 hours probably. Scrolling on Instagram, looking at YouTube videos, being very not productive. And I really wanted to film a what I eat in a day video today, but I don't know. I think I'm kind of guilt tripping myself. And I feel like I don't want to do that because of everything. So I don't know, I've just been in a very numb, sad, not really like sad like I haven't been crying or anything, but just, I don't know, I guess just disappointed with myself, you know. So anyway, I was watching this video. I basically looked up, why do I keep relapsing? That's what I typed into search, and anytime I'm going through something, you'll be surprised. You type in random things into YouTube and you'll find like these really motivational people come and, you know, start to give you words of affirmation and give you like what you need. So anyway, I was watching this guy and he basically said the first thing you need to do after you relapse, which I know that may sound extreme, but honestly, this is how I feel in this situation. His first question was, why did you do it? You know, you need to analyze the situation and figure out, why did you feel the need to do whatever you did. And I think in his video, he was talking to like people who are addicted to sex and stuff like that. But for me, I was like, well, why did I feel the need to eat this? And honestly, swear to God, this is the truth. It was because I am not prepared. I was not prepared to go into my week off, and that led to me being hungry. And instead of, I don't know, whenever I get hungry, like when I'm hungry, I get mentally lazy, if that makes sense. So if I'm already hungry, instead of me sitting down and like figuring out a meal plan and everything, I don't want to do that. I just want to reach for something to automatically fill me up because I'm hungry. I'm not trying to go to the grocery store. And that's exactly what I did. So I know this is probably confusing because I was just super happy and everything was going good. And I just finished working on my eating window stuff, which I am still very proud of. But I don't know, I was just having a really mental moment where I had to like dig deep into myself, and I decided that I want to film this because I definitely don't want people to like look at my videos and think that I'm just one mood all of the time. Like, I know when I first started my journey with WW, it just seemed like I was dropping all of this weight nonstop and it was so easy and everything was perfectly fine. And then I started gaining all the weight and it seemed like I was just depressed all the time. And now the last several videos, it seems like I'm a little bit more upbeat, which I have been, but I am human. I do mess up. And I just wanted to include this because I think sometimes when you're looking on social media, especially in this weight loss community where you're watching people's journeys and everything, sometimes you can think like you can take exactly what people put out there and what people say as gospel, and that's representing everything, but it's not. I only film, I maybe like put out an hour's worth of content every couple of weeks. But I'm here living my life, and sometime in between that I get sad, I get down, and sometimes that leads to me doing things that I'm not necessarily proud of. But anyway, just to spin it, I just want to let you guys know that I was having a talk with myself, which I do very often, and I don't know, I was thinking to myself and I'm like, Justyn, you don't have to let the last 2 days define this next chapter. Like, I don't have to go into this depressive, dark state again, you know? Just because I was doing well for a couple of weeks and I didn't do well for the last 2 days does not mean that it has to continue on, and I have to beat myself up about it and I have to just be depressed about it. And that's also what the guy in the video was saying. So I am choosing to throw this away, to get my life together and continue on. And I am still gonna be in a great mood. I'm not gonna let this define me. This is all part of it. And yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know, as hard as this is, because I was thinking, I'm like, but everybody's so proud of me right now. I don't want to disappoint them again. But regardless if it's embarrassing or not, this is real life, and I just wanted to show you guys the realness of it. Anyway, I really hope that all of that made sense. I'm not trying to bring you guys down, and I'm not trying to look for pity or empathy or anything. I'm just being real. So that's that. I'm gonna try to get myself together because today's actually my last day of my 7 off. So tomorrow night I go back into work. So I'm probably not, actually no, I'm not gonna film that video. It's already 2 in the afternoon, so I'm just not gonna worry about it. I'm consciously choosing to take myself out of this funk, take myself out of this situation and do better. I'm gonna clean up, I'm gonna do my dishes. Y'all see this? A hot mess. I am just gonna do what I need to do to put myself back on track. I feel like I got off track just a little bit, but I'm about to put myself back on track. So that's that. Okay. Also, another thing before I end this, I just want to say, because I feel like some people might take this the wrong way, me eating Whataburger and what's it called, Raising Cane's, is not the same as whenever I'm telling you guys that you can totally eat out and have what you enjoy in moderation. Like, I don't want people to take that and be like, well, Justyn, don't beat yourself up. You're allowed to have Cane's. You're allowed to have Whataburger every now and then. Like, I know, and I'm totally on board with that. My plan was to go to Chipotle today and get something that was a little bit more WW friendly. I think where I'm coming from is I went to Cane's because I was unprepared and because I was too lazy to go to the grocery store. So I just went in a not good way. I don't know if that's making sense, but basically I went like in a bingeful way. Like I meant to binge. I ordered the food that I would normally get because I wanted to just eat it with no intentions on tracking it. And I don't know, it's just different. It's a difference versus like going somewhere with the purpose of I know I'm gonna have this and enjoy it and move on about my day, and then going there with this, I don't know, I feel like my old habits creeped back in, and I'm trying really hard. I feel like y'all have seen that. I'm trying really hard to get rid of the old habits and bring in newer, healthier habits. And in reality, it's not just gonna happen like that. No matter how motivated I am at some points or how happy I may seem to be, I'm human and sometimes shit happens. So yeah, I hope that made sense. I'm gonna go, bye. All right guys, so it is the next day. I am sweating so bad. It is so hot. I just got back from the grocery store. As you can see, I've got some groceries. I think I mentioned yesterday that technically yesterday was my last day off, but right now I'm still technically off. It's almost 1:30 and I don't have to be to work until 6. So I'm about to meal prep, and basically I'm just gonna do the exact same thing that I did for my last 7-on. So if y'all watched my last video, which was a grocery haul, meal plan, and meal prep with me type of video, I'm literally doing the exact same thing. I was trying to think of some new things that I wanted to make, and I don't know, I just wasn't feeling it this week. So I really had a good week with what I made, so I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna completely double take it and do the exact same thing. So I'm gonna make the same soup that I had for dinner. It is a Bear Creek soup. If I can find it, here we go. Ooh, it's wet. Bear Creek soup, the creamy potato one. I'm doing the exact same thing that I did last time. I'm also gonna be making some more wonton pizza bagel bites, which are really good. I'm actually gonna make 2 batches because they go so fast because they're just that good. And I'm also gonna start making some turkey chili, which I think that's probably been the one recipe that I've made the most like repetitively since I've started WW. So yeah, I'm about to start on that right now. I actually woke up today really freaking early. I got up at like 4:30 in the morning, but I did go to sleep pretty early. I went to sleep around like 8 p.m. last night. So I got up, and I don't know, I think the thought of me knowing that I have to go back to work tonight kind of just made me like get myself in gear and like, okay, I do not want to go into another week unprepared, so what do I need to do? So I got up this morning, I cleaned everything. As you can see, I finished my dishes. It doesn't look like it, but all the ones that were piled over are now clean. They're drying currently. And this is how sad it is. I had so many dishes that were dirty that I had to like overflow them on the counter. So all that's clean, just waiting for them to dry. They're probably already dry. And I also finished all of my laundry. So every single piece of clothing that I own is clean except for what I'm currently wearing now. All of my linen is done. Cleaned my bathroom. I kind of cleaned out my fridge a little bit. Just trying to set myself up to, you know, I don't know, have a good week. I feel like whenever my place is clean, my mind feels like less chaotic and I don't know, decluttered, if that makes sense. So anyway, I just wanted to let you guys know that I'm doing a little bit better. I'm trying to not really make myself busy, just do the things that I should have been done. So yeah, I'm about to start meal prepping and I will catch up with you guys sometime later. All right guys, so it's been a couple of hours. I put all the groceries away. I got everything cleaned up. I put the dishes away, but now I have more dishes that I need to clean, but I don't have time right now. I have 40 minutes till I need to be to work, so I really don't have time to do anything else. But I have the chili going on. I need to stir it. This is the first time I cooked. Let me switch hands. This is the first time that I cooked the chili on high. I usually cook it on low for 8 hours, but I didn't have 8 hours to spare, so I cooked it on high for 4 hours, and now I'm just gonna turn the heat off and literally leave it here and let it just set overnight. But yeah, I got a big old pot of chili to make it through the week. Whenever I come back home in the morning, I'm probably gonna meal prep this, put it into like 5 or 6 containers and freeze the rest of it because I know I'm not gonna eat all of this right now. So yeah, I got that. Then If we come over here, I finished making my soup. Guys, this soup is freaking bomb.com. Like, I'm not playing around, and it's so easy to make. You literally just boil 8 cups of water, put the soup mix in. I add a can of corn and 3 strips of turkey bacon. I just microwave it and cut it up and add it in, and literally, oh my gosh. So this is 8 servings worth. This is gonna be my like dinner for my work week. And like I said, I already had all of this last work week, and I really enjoyed coming home to this. Like, it's very filling. It's jiggly. It's only 6 smart points per serving. And yeah, if you want more details on it, like I said, I just did this in my last YouTube video, so I'll link it up here for y'all. And yeah, that's about it. I did not have time to do the wonton pizza bagel bites, mainly because technically I did have time, but I gotta do a little bit better on working with my marinara sauce, because what I do is I cook like a huge batch of it in the crock pot, and then I freeze majority of it and I use it as I need it, but the remainder of it is all in one big chunk of a bag that last time I made them, I should have taken another smaller bag out and just put that in the fridge instead of putting it all back into the freezer, because I made the 0 point marinara sauce back in January. So I know it's probably not good to keep thawing and refreezing the same sauce. So next time I'm gonna make sure to do a little bit better on that. So long story short, it's still frozen. Even though I put it in the fridge this morning, it hasn't had enough time to thaw out, so I don't have enough time to do that. I actually, whenever I was in Walmart, I was trying to look at different marinara sauces just to like use just for now, and I did not know that marinara sauce was like a lot of points. It was like 3 points for like half a cup. I don't know, maybe that's normal and I'm just used to my 0 point marinara sauce, but y'all let me know if there's any store-bought marinara sauce, because I just assumed all marinara sauce was 0, but I guess that's not the case. So yeah, that's it for meal prepping and everything. Also, while I'm at work tonight, I'm gonna make sure to order another bag of pop chips. I'm about to start getting ready for work. I'm supposed to be there in 35 minutes. I am honestly not looking forward to it at all, because I have been up since 4:30 this morning. It is now 5:30, so I've been up for what, 13 hours? And I'm about to put in another 12 hours at work. And that's just work. That's not including me having to come home and take a shower, and I probably won't even be alert enough to eat dinner. But all that to say, I'm probably gonna be up for at least another 14, 15 hours, so fun. This is my life, guys. Constantly reversing my sleeping schedule. That's probably the #1 thing I'm gonna look forward to whenever I'm able to do YouTube full time. When I tell y'all I already have it planned out, I'm gonna put myself on a curfew, because I'm just looking forward to be able to like sleep on a normal schedule and keep that schedule and not have to reverse every freaking 7 days. It sucks, but I wouldn't want any other shift. I would never, ever work day shifts. So I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is. So anyway, I'm about to get ready to go to work, and I will probably catch you guys. It'll probably be honestly a couple of days, because I'm gonna be a complete zombie by the time I get home. So yeah. Hi guys, I just made it back home. I feel like I'm under the influence of something right now. It's almost 6 in the morning, and I've been up since 4:30 yesterday morning. And to top it all off, this was by far one of the busiest nights at work, which I'm halfway annoyed with, but halfway like okay with, because since it was so busy, it made the day go by super, like extremely fast. I kind of feel like I just left here not too long ago, but I feel so drained. I feel so like empty inside. I was doing somewhat okay, but once 3 o'clock hit, I could not keep my eyes open, and it just sucks because that's like when the morning rush starts, and oh my gosh, I'm just very glad to be home. I'm looking at my bed with such lustful thoughts right now. That sounded weird, but I just cannot wait to get in my bed and cuddle in my clean linen sheets. Oh my gosh. Side note, I cannot tell you guys how many COVID-19 test I ran today. The numbers are definitely spiking again, which is just very frustrating. Very frustrating because I see people not take it seriously every single day. It's kind of gotten to the point now where whenever I went to the grocery store yesterday, I felt like the odd one out for wearing a mask. Like, I felt like I was getting some looks for wearing a mask, and I'm just like, do y'all not care about your safety? And the saddest part is that wearing a mask does more for them than it does for me. It's more like I'm protecting them from my germs, but other people not wearing a mask leaves me exposed to all of their germs. So that's really annoying. The numbers are literally going back up. I don't think I ever told you guys this, and I don't really know if I'm supposed to, but anyway. The hospital I work at is, I don't know the exact appropriate wording, but we're basically the official COVID-19 hospital in this area. So all of the COVID-19 patients have been at our hospital so we can keep it, like, I guess, contained or something. And I just heard that we have reached max capacity. We don't have any beds left. So all the new COVID-19 patients are being, I guess, overflown into another hospital. So that in itself is scary. It's scary for me. I know, like, other cities like New York, and I don't know, I can't think of any other ones besides New York. I know they've been dealing with this. I've seen videos and, like, my heart breaks for people who are, like, in those super, super hot spot areas. But for us to, like, be at full capacity and it's, like, I guess spreading even more so, it's just really scary. I do feel fortunate to kind of somewhat, like, be away from it all, you know? Even though I'm seeing the test, I'm testing it like every single day that I'm there. As far as, like, patients, there's definitely a big disconnect because I work in the basement, so I'm not even on a COVID floor, I guess you would say. And I hardly ever even come into contact with patients. So I do feel lucky and blessed to have that disconnect. I'm not in that much of danger, but if you think about it, I don't really know if it matters if I'm coming into contact with the patients because I'm coming into contact with their specimens that are positive. So literally, like, holding the virus in my hands. Anyway, that's just an update on work life. Also, another thing, I don't know if I ever told y'all, but they did cut my hours at work, which I was low-key kind of mad about when they first did it, but I don't know. After, like, a day, I was actually kind of glad that they cut my hours because I just don't want to be there. So they didn't really cut that much. It was only, like, I think 5 hours that they cut from me. So I'm actually quite enjoying that. And I wouldn't mind if they cut my hours some more, you know? But I did think it was kind of ironic because whenever, like, everything first happened, and unfortunately a lot of people, like, started losing their jobs and getting laid off and stuff, I was like, you know what? I don't know, trying to see the positive in everything. And I'm like, well, I work in a hospital, I work in healthcare, so I have job security, and, like, my job is secured. Like, I don't have to worry about anything. Psych, they furloughing us too, so nothing is guaranteed. But honestly, I'm still choosing to see the positive in that, and the positive is I don't want to be there anyway, so I will take that financial hit. So anyway, I'm just kind of, like, blabbering on. I'm about to go take a bath and get into bed. I'm so just drained. So anyway, I thought I would just catch you guys up on my life. Not very much to it, pretty boring, but yeah. All right guys, I will see y'all later. All right guys, so it is the next, well actually no, it's the same day. It's later on this Friday. I am just now waking up. I'm actually making breakfast right now. I don't have any clothes on, so that's why you're at that angle. But while I'm doing this, I'm, like, in a rush. I just wanted to let y'all know that I did weigh in this morning, this afternoon, whatever. And I did gain, where is it, 3.8 pounds. Was I surprised? Absolutely not. Didn't have the best week this week, you know, with eating. This last 7 off. And why did I not have the best week? Because I did not prepare for it. I did a good thing with the eating windows right here, but I did not prepare my food. So yes, I am a little bit bummed out, but I'm not surprised. I'm just going to make sure not to make the same mistake next week. For this 7 off, I know I'm gonna be good. As crazy as it sounds, work is my safe place as far as me staying on track. But I'm gonna make sure before I get off, are these rigged? Yeah. I'm gonna make sure before I get off that I have a plan for my 7 off, turn this down, before I actually get off. So just wanted to update you guys on that. I'm gonna be very transparent with you guys. I don't know when is the next time that I'll do a weigh-in video. I told myself that I wanted to pretty much lose a significant amount before I do so. But just know I'm gonna have so many weigh-ins to update you guys on. So whenever I do get my weigh-in and I'm explaining, well, I lost 5 pounds this week and 3 pounds this week, but then I gained another, what, 3.8 pounds this week. Y'all can come back to this video and it'll make sense, because I feel like whenever I explain it, it's just gonna be a little bit all over the place. But this is reality. So yeah, I'm about to hurry up and try to finish breakfast. I'm probably gonna have to eat this while I'm driving to work. And yeah, I'm hoping today will be a better day. I feel very well rested. I slept from 7 a.m. to about 6 p.m. So I got 11 hours of sleep. So that did definitely make up for the, what, 22, 23 hours of sleep that I mean, not sleep, of time that I had to stay awake. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do this and I will catch up with you guys later on. All right, you guys, so it has been a couple of days. It is now June 28th. I just got home from work, took a shower. I actually just finished eating my soup, which is bomb. And I am drinking on my key lime flavored water. So that is pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to film this clip to kind of close it out. I'm actually about to post this right now, so hopefully, if all goes well, y'all will be seeing this in a couple of hours. So I really hope y'all enjoyed. I know it was kind of like an up and down mix of emotions, but like I said, I'm human, and yeah. But I will say I am doing a lot better eating wise, mentally. I definitely feel like I got my energy back. I don't know what it is. I don't know, maybe if I'm not allergic, but I've heard of some people saying like they're gluten intolerant, I think. I don't know. I feel like I get so physically down when I eat certain foods, like down to a point where I don't think it's just healthy foods versus unhealthy foods. I think I may have some kind of physical, like my body does not agree with certain foods, you know, it like mentally, physically, it brings me down. So anywho, that's beside the point, but I am doing a lot better. I'm definitely back on track. I'm glad that I didn't allow that to completely take me off and everything. I just got right back on because life goes on. You do what you gotta do. By the way, I kind of cheated, and yesterday evening, whenever I woke up right before I went to work, I did weigh myself. And I will let you guys know that even though I gained those 3 pounds, I have already lost 2 of those pounds. So I do think a lot of it was bloat. But yeah, I'm coming back on down and I'm gonna continue to go down. So anyway, that's pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. And ooh, I wanna do something I haven't done in a pretty long time. So way back when I first started my YouTube channel, I used to do, I think it was word of the day or comment of the day or something like that. So if you've made it this far into the video, I want you to comment. I'm trying to think of something unique. Comment, I want a Disney turkey leg. Just like that, nothing else. I want a Disney turkey leg. If you know, you know. All right guys, so I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. And as always, please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Join me on this journey, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye guys.